By the way, Guts, what's that book you have there?
Oh, this a little story I've been working on. More of an adaptation, really, but I'm kind of making it my own thing.
I didn't know you could. Right.
It's mostly pictures, but you know, I feel like it translates the themes and ideas across a bit better than words.
Did you want to read it to me?
Oh no, no, of course not.
I just thought, since you had it open this whole time, perhaps
Oh
you
no,
were...
nothing like that. I just, you know, well, okay. Chapter 1. We open on a workshop. Various mini-human creatures aged anywhere from 6 to 140 work on small knickknacks and flip-flops for all the little, sea critters of the world. Every time a knickknack is finished, it's placed in a large sack at the end of the room. Chapter 2. Remember, it's an adaptation, so some names may be a little out of place.
Of course.
But you know, work in progress. We open on a big fat guy sitting on a chair in his chambers, sporting a long white beard, a red jacket, and large black boots. His name is, Judo. Judo stands and walks out his chambers. Chapter 3. We open in a barn. Judo walks in from outside and stands facing 7 ravenous dogs and a ferret. They're magical, and, the ferret gets nosebleeds a lot. You see it better in the drawing.
Does the ferret have a name?
Ricket.
Lovely.
Anyway, Judo walks up to the magical creatures and starts a conversation. Alright, you fucks. It's that time of year again. Who's the cunt riding up front so we can deliver that sack of crap to the fish life? Whoever it is gets the real deer meat this year. Put your hand down, Ricket. You're a ferret. I don't even know why I have you. Ricket's nose starts to bleed. I'll do it, replies Pippin, the largest dog. They all talk, by the way. No, choose me, cries Crocus, the smallest dog. I'll kill everyone here if I don't get picked, shouts Zod, the meanest dog. Judo considers all this for a moment, then says with a chuckle, Well, guess I'm going with Zod. Crocus, you up for deer meat duties this year. Judo leaves the barn. Every dog looks at each other with murderous hatred, except Zod, who looks at Crocus with much delight. Ricket the ferret begins to walk to his corner when suddenly he's tripped by one of the dogs, knocking him out. Everyone laughs. When he finally comes to, Ricket notices something close by. A small hole in the side of the barn wall, only big enough for him to fit through. Then he has a thought to himself, which gives him a smile. Which then of course makes his nose bleed. Anyway, later that night there's a fire, and all the magical dogs are burned alive. But not Ricket, because he was able to escape through the tiny hole in the floor. Which maybe he did after dropping the lantern that gave them all warmth, but now seals them in their ashy tombs. Or maybe not, there's no evidence to support that.
What?
Chapter 4. We open on Judo, sitting in his chambers looking across at Ricket, seated close by, looking hella suspicious right now. Without words, Judo throws Ricket the good deer meat, which he devours despite being somewhat chalky. The two smile to each other. Cut 2. Exterior. Sky. Night. We open on Judo, holding a giant red sack over his shoulder, sitting atop of Ricket, who flies, by the way, that's his function. And the pair soar off into the night sky and deliver a happy time for all the fish life in the world. The end. Little guy wins the war.
Yes, I see.
It's a fantasy, you know, but has a good message about tolerance and fire safety.
Mm-hmm.
So, what'd you think?
You know, Guts, your story's a little rough around the edges, few grammatical errors, plot holes, but by pure passion scale, I thought it was quite wonderful.
No fooling, Griffith?
Absolutely. I was actually impressed.
What'd you think about my character impersonations?
Yeah-huh. Thank you for sharing that with me, Guts.
Thank you, Griffith. And Merry Christmas.
What's Christmas?